Hello boys and girls. Today on my board I have the date. It is Friday, April 24th. And I also have some math problems, excuse me, which you need to find two of them that have the wrong answers, whether it's a product or a quotient. Remember, product is an answer to a multiplication problem. Quotient is an answer to a division problem. I want you to look for two that are wrong, and then I want you to go on Seesaw and tell me which ones are wrong. Today is Friday, April 24th. Remember, if I put it down too quickly, that you can always replay. That's the nice part about this on YouTube. All right, another thing that I want to mention to you is that remember when we published that book, you still have another chance if you would like to order that. Here's the information here. Those of you who bought one, I made sure that you got those. Hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. And then looking at our math problems, once again, here are Tuesday's answers. I think we went over those yesterday. Here are Wednesday's answers. Remember that it said write a related multiplication problem. On this one, you could only write one. On this one, it could be two different ones. And then remembering to label your answer on that one. And then for Thursday's trick problems, I left number 1 blank because I want to see if you got the same answer as I did. I kind of want to add a little challenges here. And then here are the answers to those. On this one, it was a 3-step problem to find your answer. This one was about the alarm clock. Setting it 20 minutes later would be 7:35. And then this one is how many minutes in a day and how many seconds in a day. And then hopefully you labeled those as well. On Friday, you get to, which is today, it looks like you get to find a clean sock without a hole in it. Find a handful of change, that's money, coins, possibly from the cup holder in your car, and then you put that money in the sock. Find someone to play with, or play with stuffed animals and try and make your favorite one win. Take turns choosing one coin without looking out of the bag, so you kind of pull it out of there. When all the coins are gone, count your money. Whoever is the most wins. Play the game as many times as you want. You could also use dollar bills for that too. All right, for the reading for Friday here, this is our last day on this matrix. Next week we'll start the new one for the new week. And it says write a summary for chapters 3 and 4. Remember to write complete sentences like you've been doing on Seesaw. Look back at the story if you need to. Write 6 to 10 sentences. Use capitals and proper punctuation, commas, periods, exclamation points, and so on. Illustrate, meaning draw your favorite part, and that can be done in your journal like most of you have been doing, and post it on Seesaw. That would be so great to see that on Seesaw. I've been really trying to encourage that too. Most of you I've been emailing or writing letters to, so hopefully that encourages some of you to get on Seesaw. And then the vocabulary words, last time I had one person who actually told me what they thought they meant, and that was really, really good. Good job. Pollution, imitate, examine, helium, mug, and brilliant. And that was for those 2 chapters. So if you want to get on there and on Seesaw, I encourage you to get on there and to tell me what those words mean after you look them up. You can Google those or however you'd like to do that. So that concludes for that week. Also remember that you can do social studies, create and build an urban city like one that looks like Minneapolis or St. Paul with your toys at home. Use Legos, blocks, cardboard cars, trains. Be creative, be an engineer, and don't forget to name your city. Take a picture and post on Seesaw if you're able. And then also on the other column, have fun and draw some emojis. Design your own one that you think they should add to a phone. That would be kind of cool to do. Next one is watch a musical movie. How are the songs they sing similar to each other or the same, and how are they different from each other? And then teach a family member for gym, one of the games we learned in PE, which is physical education, or that means the same thing as gym. All right, I hope that you have a great weekend. I think that's all for today. Let me just double check here. And we will continue on with our book next week. We just finished chapter 4, so we are ready for the birthday bash on Monday. Have a great weekend.